What is up, Cubes fam? Cubes back with you. And welcome back to the channel. This audio might sound a little different because I'm actually recording this audio with the computer in Audacity. So, some updates. As of right now, and I'm recording this on October the 27th, 2025, Better Than Minecraft is suspended because for some reason I went to go reload the mod pack and it said I didn't have the memory for it. So what I'm going to do in place of it right now, I wanted to do like a ham it up thing with Dungeons & Dragons and Space Shuttles. I did a test video on that and then I kind of killed that instance. I don't know what happened. So I've since done just a couple basic additions and I'm going to run through a practically vanilla DDSS playthrough, and that's gonna be what I put in place of Better Than Minecraft until I can get it working again at least. It will not be the same format, but I will put some stuff out that is only on Patreon. So what I think I might do is start doing a segment where I have you guys, now for the first, I'll say for the first 10 episodes, I will leave it public, but I will have you guys doing, submitting like questions and stuff, whatever. Eventually what I want to do is on the Patreon, people will be able to submit topics. You know, I hate to be that guy, but now more than ever I'm struggling money-wise, so unfortunately I do have to do some monetization tricks, and if that's what gets people subscribing to the Patreon, to become an Omnicon is only $1. For those wondering why it's phrased that way and who are not aware, I have started a Transformers podcast, the Knights of Iacon, and Omnicons is a Transformers thing. I didn't think ahead of making my own separate Patreon pages for it, so it's kind of all lumped together. So keep in mind that at least for the moment, it's just $1 a month donated, and that leads to early release stuff, the full versions of Better Than Minecraft when it continues. I am actively trying to fix the problem, but unfortunately without the ability to upgrade my equipment, there's not a lot I can do about it right now. Eventually what I'm going to do is divide things into, like, for podcast stuff, is going to have different tiers and stuff like that, where it'll be like, I do special things and you can only do that for like $5 a month and like whatever. Eventually once I get the shirts going, I'm going to have a one-time donation tier that's specifically like a rank you get for buying merch through the Patreon, I guess, by doing like an extra little donation. It's gonna cost more than the shirts would like direct. I'm also gonna set up like a Teespring store or something. I'm working on that bit. But yeah, actually funny enough, I'm uploading a video right now while I'm recording this. Yeah, I do feel bad that I had to start monetizing like that, but I do unfortunately need to start trying to make a little bit doing this because as of right now I'm still waiting to hear back if I got the job I applied for, and I've been trying to get jobs all summer and nothing's been catching and it's just been annoying. And my unemployment just ran out, so oh boy, I'm gonna be having fun soon. But some stuff has been rearranged, so Maddie has help more days a week, so I'm thinking I am going to start actively streaming on those days. I think it'll be helpful, at least, you know, if I don't get the job. Or even if I do get the job, if I have those days off, I'll do it. Right now I'm waiting to hear back. I did 2 interviews last week, and I'm just waiting to hear back. But yeah, so well, that's what I want to talk about. I almost got Cracking the Crackback working. I'm getting there. I've had to remove a few things. Unfortunately, I may just have to remove Matter Overdrive because it's been a real pain in the ass. For some reason, there is a sound codec problem where it's trying to register a sound that is no longer existent in the mod. And I do not know how to fix that problem. So yeah, it's just been annoying, and it makes me upset because I was really hoping that I could just grab it and run with it, and it's broken. So I think, unfortunately, until I have the opportunity to construct my own port of it, and I'll do it from the bones up when I do that, but I'm still learning with the modding stuff, so it'll probably be a while before I can figure that out. Until I can make a facsimile to it, I think we're just going to have to cut it from the pack, unfortunately. I had to remove Amun-Ra and a few other things. I stopped keeping track on my change logs, so I think we're just kind of going to wipe the slate clean on designations, and this will be Cracking the Crackback 1.17. I'm just not gonna be keeping track of all the different variant shit. I'll start trying to keep track fresh as of now, after I remove Matter Overdrive. But yeah, so eventually that'll be going back up. I gotta finish re-uploading the archive, the stuff that it got taken down before all the COPA stuff and whatever happened. There's been some Disney stuff going up over on the vlog channel. If you guys haven't seen it, there's more to come up. I have so much footage to go through, it's not even funny. So there is more I'm gonna be putting up soon. Honestly, it's kind of been a back and forth thing of like feeling like doing stuff, and then, you know, stuff going around the house and stuff. Like, I'm stressing out about like the unemployment thing, and like with the shutdown, we're not getting some of the assistance we need, and so it's everything's a pain in the ass right now. I've got a couple more episodes worth of Bendy to put up, and those will go up, and those will continue to go up actually. And then I'm actually going to start in next week on working on my 25 days of Minecraft for Christmas. I'm a map for that. Yes, I'm actually going to build a map and play through it with somebody who I haven't figured out yet, but hopefully multiple people. That's my hope, is to get it to where I can, like, one day I can do it with Liam, and maybe one day I can do it with Maddie and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna actively start doing that soon. Whether or not it's gonna be a mod pack or something, I have not decided yet, so that's completely up in the open. I do that clicking a lot, don't I? I am gonna try to get back into Pokemon Red here soon. I want to start playing through the Pokemon games. There's a lot of retro stuff I want to start doing. And, you know, I was talking with somebody about this today, and I think I'm going to start leaning into doing some TikTok content too. So keep an eye out for the TikTok, which is just at CubeZeno, I believe. Let me look. Let me actually look. TikTok. That's not TikTok. That is a game. Ah! Oh. Yeah, it's at CubeZeno. For those of you who heard that, I'm subscribed to that guy that does the Meanwhile at Destination What the Fuck Are You Still Doing There? So shout out to him. TikTok is TikTok. You know, it opens to the For You scrolling bit. At least for me, it does. And then I got some real life stuff I want to do too. I want to have some fun doing some stuff. And I've got like modeling clay that I want to actually like record me doing stuff with. It's going to be an interesting process because I've never used this air dry clay before. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be new. I'm probably going to create some very sadly disformed figurines. My end goal with this eventually is to make my own action figures, because I like having unique figurines. And some has been like stuff that does exist that I can buy. Because I have like this running like list of all the different things I would love to have in figurine form. And yes, I know I don't have anywhere to put them or anything, but if I make something, maybe I can like put it up for sale somewhere, like on Etsy or something. But yeah, in the long run, some of it is like you know, just characters that already exist, like variants of DC characters that weren't popular enough to get figures, like for instance the Injustice Yellow Lantern Hal, or I don't think I've ever seen a figurine of Accelerated Man, the Flash from Earth 19, was that? I think it was. It's the Steampunk Earth in DC. Stuff like that. And then other things that are like my own variant on things. Or like a combination of variants. Like I would love to see, for instance, well, which one was it? It was like the Justice Lord suit, but like for Superman, but like merged together with different styles of the suit. Stuff like that. Combinations that might not normally show up. Like I would love to have like the Lantern variants of everybody, for, you know, if I'm really being honest, yeah, I'd love to have the Lantern variants of everybody. Like all the stuff we get in Blackest Night is great, but also like the variant costumes for particular characters, like changing the new to the new 52 for Yellow Lantern Hal, or like reimagining some characters in ways they've never looked before, like making a Yellow Lantern out of fuck, what was the original Green Lantern's name? Fuck, what was his name? Anyway, the one that was part of the Justice Society, his name is escaping me, is Alan something, but I just can't remember it right now. But yeah, so I want to start by just like trying to make something simple, like say, oh, Incredible Hulk, or fucking Clayface would be really easy because that doesn't have to be pretty. But I just want to kind of start somewhere, and then start with figurines, and then like this also kind of helps me if I decide to do like custom D&D figures and stuff. I know I can go and do Hero Forge stuff. I actually have designed a couple Hero Forge minis already. It's just kind of a step in a direction, and we'll see where it takes me. But it's definitely something I want to try to make content out of if I can. I think one of my biggest problems lately has been either I've been wanting to record when it's like late at night, or like when stuff is going on, so I can't actually like record my voice, but I want to record my gameplay, and then I feel bad about putting up silent stuff. I should probably look into like some royalty-free stuff. Also, once I can get up the money to do it, I'm gonna pay for the pro version of, I've been using Suno AI to make music, and I'm going to get the pro version as soon as I can, so that I can have the commercial rights to the songs that I've made. That way I can put them out for you guys and not worry about copy strikes on my channel, because I've been making music and it's been really enjoyable. What I've been doing is I've been making the lyrics, and then Suno generates a couple variants on the song. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is not in any way sponsored. I just love using this app so much, and if they would sponsor me and like give me a free pro membership, I will praise them till the end of time. It's been a huge big deal, like being able to not only create music of my own, but then to be able to listen to my own music when I'm feeling a vibe. And you know, there's been a couple fun ones I've done. Once I have the commercial rights to my songs, by that point in time, I should have an album ready to come out. What it is Suno generates the vocals and the music, and I generate the lyrics. Because I am not the best singer, and I'm really rough because I haven't really practiced singing in a long time, like properly practiced. And I'm pitiful when it comes to music myself. So this has been a real big creative outlet for me. But anyway, I have been making an album, and I'll do a vlog about it soon-ish. Once I can get the money together to get the commercial rights to those songs, it'll come out so that I can monetize it properly. But I, you know what? Should I say the name of the album? I'm gonna keep the name of the album to myself at the moment, but they're Transformers themed songs. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. But then I've also done some deep cut songs too. I wrote a song about my grandma. I wrote a song about my mom. I wrote a song about my stepbrother. I wrote a song about my father. And I've written a couple others. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the responses. I hope everybody will like it. I will let y'all know that the majority of them are gonna have vibes along the lines of like 2000s grunge bands, because that's kind of a lot of music I end up listening to. May, I don't know if you can get up there without knocking out my... Can you? Okay. Well, you made it. Padme just crawled across my lap to get in the window. Because that's a lot of stuff I listen to, and that's a lot of the song. Like, I mean, not all of mine are like that, I guess, but more of them are like poppy and rocky than not. There's one I did in inspiration of Lord of the Rings that's very much kind of a slower thing. I wanted it to be more like a Celtic song or whatever, but it just went too Irish. So, because I wanted it to be, you know, reminiscent of Lord of the Rings, and I even put Elvish in there as one of the, it lets you choose like attributes for the song to have. But yeah, no, it wasn't everything I wanted, but it was something. But with the free version, you get 5 songs worth of credits, and then there's like tasks you can do to have extra credits. But like you, aside from the extras you earn by yourself, you get it's 10 credits a song, so 50 credits every single day that you can then use to generate. The problem is, if it generates a version of the song that you have that you don't like, you burn another credit to generate a new set of them. And then there's a couple of special editions of the song that they'll only do samples of, and you have to pay for Pro to get the full version, because it's a lot of the times it's a lot closer to the mark of what you want, or it's a lot better quality, I guess. But yeah, so there might be some special releases of stuff that come out later. But yeah, no, I've been really enjoying getting to do that. For those of you who are interested in using stuff like that, my songs have not yet been published on the Suno platform. They're still in my private library. I think it's called a workspace or workshop or something. Literally, I'm waiting to publish them until I have the pro version so that I don't shoot myself in the foot with getting my commercial rights to them. Whereas as soon as you publish them, as far as I know, you can't assume commercial rights for the ones you generate anymore. And I may have to inquire and see if I can retain commercial rights for the ones I've made already, if I haven't published them yet. If I can't, what I'm going to go ahead and do is finish out the album and have to release it for free. But even still, I feel like it'll gain traction. I'm going to use it to generate ambient noise for Dungeons and Dragons stuff, because I think it'll be cool to have like proper background music and stuff. But yeah, so I'm sorry for the inactivity, guys. I am going to try to get back on the saddle and be getting content out, even if I get the job. You know, even if I hear today that I got the job, I want to make sure that I'm not leaving you guys in the dust. So, anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please make sure to slap that like button and let me know that you did. Don't forget to support the channel and everything I do over on Patreon, patreon.com/CubeZenLP. You guys will get the music there first, because I will do a early release to Patreon exclusives, as long as I can. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on that. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Don't let's get on the show on the way out. We'll see you. Peace.